The Ministry Endowment Fund of Memorial Lutheran Church was established in 2009 to support ministries across our church, the community, and the world. This year, we are pleased to award $32,370 to 19 deserving projects. This is part 3 of a 4-part series highlighting our grant recipients through videos and photos they have provided.
Hello, Memorial Lutheran Church. My name is Karen Forbes, and I am the Executive Director of the Legal Aid Society of Story County. On behalf of the organization, we want to thank the members of Memorial Lutheran Church for their generous donation of $1,500 today. Our mission is to provide access to justice for residents of Story County, Iowa. We provide civil legal services to residents of Story County whose income falls at or below 150% of the federal poverty guidelines for their family size. For a single person, that translates to about $19,000 per year in gross income. For a family of 4, that's about $39,000 per year in gross income. As in years past, this donation will be specifically applied to representation of clients with mental health conditions where Story County mental health funds are unavailable, reduced, or exhausted. Central Iowa Community Services does provide some funding to this specific population. However, each year, less than half of our clients who identify as having a mental illness are approved for this funding, and some of those clients are subject to a copay of up to 60% of the hourly rate, and there is no way for our office to recoup that copay. In addition, beginning with this fiscal year, CICS has chosen to limit this funding to the type of case presented by the client. They have cut funding entirely for clients who present with a family law-related problem such as divorce, child custody, or child support. We expect that this will result in the number of clients approved for CICS funding to drop at least 66% for beginning this fiscal year. This grant is meant to help close that gap in funding. We firmly believe that our services provide safety, security, and stability to all of our clients and their families. We help clients obtain protective orders when they are suffering from domestic or sexual violence. We help obtain child and spousal support orders so that our clients can continue to support themselves and their families. We assist people with the legal process when they are being evicted from their home. And we help obtain Social Security disability benefits when our clients are unable to work due to a mental or physical disability. Legal cases, as we know, are often very stressful, they're very confusing, and they're very expensive. This grant will help us to continue to serve some of our most vulnerable clients as we assist them in navigating these stressful events in their lives. We again very much appreciate all that you do to support your community. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Courtney. I am the Development Coordinator at Access Assault Care Center. Access is a nonprofit victim service agency that provides services to survivors of domestic and sexual violence, as well as homicide and other violent crimes. We are so thankful to the Memorial Lutheran Church and the Endowment Board for providing Access with funds to support the operation costs associated with providing services to survivors in Nevada and Story County at large. We couldn't do the work we do without them. Access will be using the funds to support operation costs associated with providing services to survivors. A few examples of services that we can offer are a 24-hour crisis line, safe temporary housing for survivors and their families, counseling, advocacy and support groups, referrals to other systems like the medical, legal, and social service systems, community education to schools, community groups, and other organizations, crisis response services, and emergency financial assistance. Providing these support services has always been important, but even more so now as the needs of survivors have been amplified due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Once again, thanks to the Memorial Lutheran Church and the Endowment Board for choosing to support Access in helping survivors in Nevada and Story County reach safety, healing, and empowerment.
Mary Ross, and this is Carol Helen. We are co-leaders of the Dates for Girls Ames Sewing Team. First of all, we'd like to thank you for your generous grant. We will, of course, use it to buy supplies to make our menstrual hygiene kits. We've been making them for 5.5 years, and in that time, we've made almost 4,400 kits. We estimate the cost of the kits to be between $7 and $10 per kit, depending on how much of the materials we get donated. Each kit contains a drawstring bag, which we make, and we put ribbon in the bag. Ribbon is one of the things we purchase. The cotton for the bag is often donated. Each kit also contains 2 shields. The shields have a waterproof liner inside of them, which is PUL fabric. We usually have to buy the PUL fabric and the snaps for the shields. Each kit also contains 8 liners out of flannel. Flannel is another thing that we usually have to buy. And of course we have to buy the thread to sew all this. Each kit contains a washcloth, another thing we have to buy. So that is most of what we will use your money on. And again, we thank you. And Carol has been to South Africa twice with Blessman Ministries to distribute the kits, and she'd like to tell you about that.
Yes, as Mary said, I've been a part of 2 distributions in South Africa with Blessman Ministries. They're located in the northernmost province of the country of South Africa, and the poorest province. Limpopo is the name of the province. I was a part of 2 distributions, 2 separate years, and we distributed around 1,400 kits each time to the girls. And when I say a distribution, it isn't simply a matter of just going around and just handing out a kit to these girls. We would meet in their schools, in their schoolrooms. This is all arranged beforehand with the girls, and then also we do about anywhere from a 45-minute to a 1-hour lesson or instruction on periods, on what's happening to your body, how to deal with cramps, some of the myths surrounding menstrual periods. So it was deeper than just a simple handing out, and we found too that the girls were utterly delighted to have these kits. They were just so pleased to have them, and so what you're giving enables us to give a wonderful gift to these girls, and we just appreciate so much what you've done. Thank you.